Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim Math on the four corners, teaching the truth and sincerity. This is Stasha Raquab Math of the GMS Dallas camp, coming at you with a quick hit. Just going into the times of today. I'm going to start off in Ecclesiasticus 23 and 1, because you're going to have to pick a side, Yahweh Shemel Shai or, the latter. I would suggest you choose Yahweh Shemel Shai. But this is Sirach chapter 23, verse 1. It says, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, Father and Governor of all my whole life, leave me not to their counsel, and let me not fall by them. Going into the worldly society of today, who we know to be the elites, who want nothing but your downfall in this society. They have nothing good for the nation of Israel, which is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But I'll continue on. This is verse 2. It says, Who will set scourges over my thoughts, and the discipline of wisdom over mine heart, that they spare me not from mine ignorance, and it pass not by my sins. So only Yahweh Shemel Shai can set those scourges, over their thoughts, which are those pricks, to be remembered by. All right. And so you can remember who these people are, as it says in that Sirach chapter 12. Be pricky thereby, so you're always in remembrance of who your enemy is. And it says that spare me not for mine ignorance, because in this society we have been ignorant before we came into this truth. Whenever we came into the understanding of Yahweh Shemel Shai, everything else was washed away, because we came back to the remembrance of who we are and what we are. All right. And it says, and it passed not by my sins, because the Most High is going to keep you in line as you go in the way that He chooses. Verse 3, it says, lest my ignorance, Salakia, lest my ignorance increase and my sin abound to my destruction. And that's, of the times of today, that ignorance is, accepting, what He's giving you. I'm gonna say it like that, so nothing gets taken down or blocked. Accepting what this man is giving you, will be ignorant. that's ignorance right there. It says, lest my ignorance increase and my sins abound to my destruction. And the sin is allowing Him to count you. All right. Allowing Him to count you, as being a so-called black person, or what the scriptures call you, the nation of Israel. Okay, and that can lead you to destruction, because Yahweh Shemel Shai already stated, if you accept this man's mark, that thing that he's going to use to tally you, tally all you up. He's going to give you destruction for that, which is the MOB. The MOTB. But continuing on, it says, and not fall before mine adversaries, because if you take that, you're going to fall before your adversaries, because he's going to be in control of you. All right, it's not like David. Whenever David counted the nation of Israel. All right, well, pretty much the same thing. So I might as well say it like that, because David had to choose. Better yet, I'll pull that next. It says, and I fall before mine adversaries, which are these heathen nations, especially Esau, and my enemies rejoice over me. Like he said in that Ecclesiasticus 12, 12 and 15. But yeah, I'm gonna pull that right now, just for edification purposes. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou being began to fall, he will not tarry. Verse 16, it says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. So he's not going to be satisfied with taking your blood. He wants your soul. He wants it all. I mean, he wants the blessing back. But continuing on in that verse 2, I'll start at the top again. It says, who will set scourges over my thoughts, and the discipline of wisdom over mine heart, that they spare me not for mine ignorance, and it passeth not by my sins, lest my ignorance increase and my sins abound to my destruction, which we just read, that he's gonna do everything and won't be satisfied with blood. Okay, so that means that he wants something deeper. Okay, and that's the whole this shit right here, man. How about Shemi Al-Shari? It's showing you blatantly what's going on. You just need to wake up and understand. All right, it says, and I fall before mine adversaries, taking the MOTB. All right, and my enemies rejoice over me because they're happy that they've beguiled you. All right, whose hope is far from thy mercy. All right, because only Yahweh by Shemi Ashai is going to be merciful unto you, if you are a part of that number, which is the 144,000 and the 1/3. Okay, I'm going to go to that number.